Romantic third parties on the twin flame journey, let's get into it. 99% of us have some sort of third party situation going on in the background and we don't even know about it at first. This is pretty much certain for every twin flame, if you're really a twin flame. Now, I will say I do think some of us catch on to the feeling of there being someone else in the background, especially for the romantic third parties. And for whatever reason, we just kind of have our blinders on. We're like, not gonna touch that, not gonna think about that. They would tell me if something was going on. Or we know exactly who it is and we're kind of just like, And to be clear, I would say this specific romantic third party is different than just the random people your twin will use to distract themselves along the journey. There's usually one specific person, could be multiple family members, which is not romantic third party, but for the romantic third party, it would likely be one specific person. This person could be single, could be married, could have children. It doesn't matter. And they have some sort of chokehold on your twin. This is normal. You're gonna let it be. You guys know I don't sugarcoat it. I'm gonna tell you the painful truth. If you are really lucky, you will never have to deal with this person and your twin will just handle it all on their own. I don't imagine that's the case for everyone. But in all seriousness, my best advice is to genuinely just let it be, and it will sort itself out if it's meant to. And you're going to trust that. And you're not going to stalk that person's social. You're not going to make fun of that person behind their back and talk bad about them. You are going to treat that person with unconditional love because one, they're human and that's what they deserve. But two, twin flames are very special people. And anyone that ends up with your partner, your divine counterpart, is also very special themselves. So keep that in mind. Your twin wouldn't be with someone who's not also important. I say it all the time, but the whole point of this journey is to come back to yourself, to come home to yourself, to awaken to self. So the more you can let go and just lay it to rest, what's out of your hands should be out of your heart, the better you're going to be in the long run. I know it hurts. I'm not saying it's not going to hurt, but you are going to find a way to let it go with ease and with grace. And it might take a little bit to get there, and that's okay, but that's the goal. I think it's best to not dwell on the details of this person, especially if it's someone that your twin has been in a relationship with before, because I think that's just going to take away from you. It's going to make you feel powerless, and that's not what we want on this journey. But just to confirm for you guys, because I know I needed to hear it myself, but if you think there is something still there when you first come into union with your twin or just throughout the journey, you're probably right. Especially the women, or the spiritual partner, whoever is the divine feminine on this journey, because we're tapped in, we just know. We can't usually be fooled. The interesting thing about this, so this is their karmic. The third party situation that goes on with the twin flames is a karmic relationship for them. And on both sides, there's a karmic. There's usually a very important karmic. And this person usually can just smell out your divine. I don't know how else to explain that. It's like they almost just know there's someone connected to you that's important. So this might play out as your karmic thinking you're cheating on them when you're not, or thinking that you have feelings for someone. Even if you're unaware of the twin flame journey at that point, it's like they can just feel, because they're also special themselves, they can just feel that you are energetically attached to someone else and you're not fully available to them. That's how I perceive it. So that's I feel like that's a pretty good generic overview. Let me know if you guys have any specific questions on this. I had a lot of you asking for me to talk about this, and my biggest advice is just don't involve yourself in that. If you can stay away from it, just focus on yourself. Be kind, and yeah.